What's going on, car family? I'm Ben Wayne. Thank you for joining me in another video. Today we are here at Atlanta Classic Cars. We're going to be taking a look at the 2018 Mercedes E400 Coupe. This is a brand new model that's based off the four-door E-Class sedan, which was released by Mercedes-Benz last summer. This particular model is finished in a Diseño diamond white metallic, and it features a macchiato beige and yacht blue leather interior, which looks spectacular. Usually when new models come out, we take a look at the Edition 1. And for those who are curious, the Edition 1 is finished in a Diseño cashmere white magno with a deep white and black Napa leather interior. That also looks good, but I fell in love with the yacht blue leather in this car the second I saw it. The E-Class Coupe is designed to provide a much more sportier appeal than its four-door counterpart. So today, let's go through some of the exterior and interior details of this particular E-Class Coupe and see how this ride has been engineered for excellence. Starting off the review by focusing on the design aspects of the E-Class Coupe, you will notice that it features a lot less sculpting than the C-Class Coupe and the S-Class Coupe. The result is a simple yet elegant design. And one of my favorite features about this car is that there's no B-pillar. In other words, there's no framework between the front and rear windows. And what that does is provide a sense of airiness when you're in the cabin. One important factor about the 2018 E-Class Coupe when compared to the previous generation that needs to be mentioned is the additional 4.4 inches towards the wheelbase. Now, how does that affect driving dynamics? Well, consider a longer wheelbase positively affecting the longitudinal acceleration of the vehicle. Consider that analogous to a wider track for a vehicle undergoing lateral acceleration. We all know that the effects of inertial forces pass through a vehicle's center of gravity. Now we can conclude that the additional 4.4 inches to the wheelbase effectively lowers the E-Class Coupe's center of gravity, which means reduced load transfer when the vehicle is in motion. The result of the additional 4.4 inches to the E-Class Coupe's wheelbase means you're going to feel the effects of surface imperfections and bumps in the road a lot less. There's additional storage and additional space for occupants sitting in the rear of the vehicle. We've discussed some of the design cues of the 2018 E-Class Coupe, and I want to make mention that the hood, front fenders, and trunk lid have all been composed of aluminum to keep the vehicle's weight to a minimum. Now, under this gorgeous bodywork sits a space frame that has been composed of aluminum, high-strength steel, and ultra-high-strength steel to help increase the car's overall rigidity. Earlier in the review, I did make mention that the lack of a B-pillar provides a sense of open airiness in the cabin. If that's not enough, the E-Class Coupe does come standard with a fully retractable panoramic roof. At the push of a button, both the front and rear windows lower and the roof slides back, providing extra air into the cabin. For an exceptionally smooth ride, the E-Coupe features a four-wheel multi-link suspension. Up front, you get a four-link front axle, and in the rear, you have a five-arm multi-link design, which is composed of forged aluminum components for a weight reduction. Now, the E-Coupe also features a selective damping system, which allows the shocks to adjust themselves based on road surface condition. Each shock features valving, which allows the shock to firm up during strong body motions as well. Focusing on the wheel, tire, and brake setup of this particular E-Coupe, it does come fitted with 19-inch AMG twin 5-spoke wheels that are wrapped in Michelins. Up front, they are 245, and in the rear, they are 275. Now, the E-Coupe does come standard with the sport brake system, which features a perforated and internally ventilated front disc grasped by painted calipers that feature Mercedes-Benz lettering. Underneath the hood of the E400, you will find a 3-liter bi-turbo V6 power plant, which produces 329 horsepower from 5,250 RPM to 6,000 RPM. Now, it also produces 354 pound-feet of torque at the low engine speed of 1,600 RPM, stays flat all the way to 4,000 RPM. Now, this is connected to the new 9G-tronic transmission. Your 0 to 60 time is 5.5 seconds. So now let's hear how this sounds. So now that we've heard how the 3-liter bi-turbo V6 sounds, let's check out my favorite aspect of this car, and that is the interior. Take a second and just look at the interior of this vehicle. It is absolutely stunning. It is the sole reason why I chose to review this particular vehicle over the Edition 1. You are greeted by macchiato beige and yacht blue leather and a natural grain light brown elm wood trim, and it looks stunning. At the top of the dash, again, that yacht blue leather, and then you have two large 12.3-inch high-resolution displays for your instrument cluster and infotainment system. Coming further down, you have four turbine style like air vents, and they look amazing. Simply twist to the right to close and twist to the left to open. Further down, you have all your controls for your dual zone climate control, two cup holders in the center console, and then controls for your infotainment system. The controls in the center console allow you to alter different aspects of your infotainment system or even the vehicle's handling characteristics. There's a button in the center console that is called Dynamic Select, and that allows you to cycle through different modes such as Eco, Sport, Sport Plus, or a Comfort mode if you'd like. The seats of this particular E-Class coupe are extremely comfortable, and I love the way that they have been finished in that macchiato beige leather. They are fully adjustable, feature 3 levels of heating and cooling, and again, they have that great side bolstering that you would expect from Mercedes-Benz coupes. Coming over to the steering wheel, it is finished in a hand-stitched Napa leather that is exceptionally smooth to the touch. Behind the steering wheel sits that 12.3-inch high-resolution display, and it's very clear and easy to read, and you're able to cycle through menus within that display system using the touch controls on the steering wheel. I really like how everything just comes together. It's very intuitive. Sitting in the back of the E-Coupe, I'm actually quite comfortable. Remember in the beginning of the review, I said that an additional 4.4 inches was incorporated into this vehicle's wheelbase when compared to the previous generation. Well, that has translated into an additional 1.8 inches of legroom in the rear. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you sit in the rear, you can truly appreciate it. For those of you who are wondering, I'm about 5'11", and I don't feel cramped while sitting in the back at all. Taking a quick look at the door panel, it's covered in that gorgeous yacht blue leather, and then you have that natural grain light brown elm wood trim. And look at how all your bright work just pops out at you against that wood trim and that yacht blue leather. Further down, you have that macchiato beige leather, and then aluminum accents for your door handles and all buttons for your windows. Further down, that yacht blue continues, and then you have additional storage as well. That was a brief tour of the brand new 2018 E400 Coupe, and I must say I am a huge fan of that macchiato beige leather and yacht blue leather interior. If you're interested in this particular model, please be sure to contact my friend Jesse Cannon-Wallace here at Atlanta Classic Cars. Let me know what you think about this one in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will talk to you in the next video.